Okay, now this is the last part. I forgot to mention, obviously before you start high polying, unless what you're gonna do is go low poly, high poly, low poly by using retopology, just remember your fish needs to be UV'd, or whatever you're making needs to be UV'd, because we're gonna sandwich them together. We're gonna bake it. The term is known as baking. So the high poly detail, this detail will now go onto the small one, into our Maya fish. So we'll go to here now. So make sure it's UV'd. So that's done. We've got baked that, and then what we can do is we have ZBrush open like so. Now we can export that out, and I remember I called that fish low, so now I'm going to call this fish high. So then it's going to export. So obviously depending on the speed of your computer, it will relate how fast this is, because it uses the GPU. So now what we can do is, so now for the next software, we have Marmoset Toolbag. Now I recommend everybody having this for your rendering. This is a fantastic engine renderer, where instead of using a full engine like Unreal Engine, it's essentially made to show game ready images. So what we can do is I'm gonna import both my models like so. So now you see they're overlapping each other, and then what we can see this bread, loaf of bread. If we press on that, that was what's going to bake the stuff. So we have high and low. So because I've used naming conventions properly, and put low, bring low next to low, bring high next to high, like so. And then we have all of these things we can mess around with. So you can see there's my fish, but we have all of this stuff like so. We wanna maybe oh, okay, yeah, of course. I'm gonna call this normals. You want to call it fish normals ideally, but that's fine. So give it a bit of breathing room like so. And then what we can do is go to Baker 1. So here's the resolution, 20 by 20, 2K by 2K, sorry. We want sampling by 16, 8-bit's fine, padding should be moderate, padding size. Alright, that's fine. Then we just bake it. So I believe that is done. So I'm gonna get my fish low. I'm gonna duplicate that. I'm gonna put that over here, minimize Baker 1, hide that, and now I have the fish, as you can see. Oops. So now, essentially, I can just add one of these in, so which is the default texture map, and go to normal, normal to normal, and there you go. Right now you can't see, I'm guessing because of the background, so I'll just change it to see what looks suitable. There we go, perfect. So as you can see, I still have my textured fish. I have my fish from Maya, but it's using the details. As you can see, there's loads of cracks and stuff. So this can be seen in, if I can just show you. So as you can see on the fish, all the inside of the fish, they're perfectly fine. But on the outside, these are known as art, especially these parts here. Let's see if I can zoom into this. I can't. So here is known as an artifact. So what these are is when the normals are overlapping each other, maybe due to bad UVing or something. So what we can do is, there's nothing wrong with that. It happens to everybody. We can just take that into Photoshop like so. Then just go into the channels and just start just fixing these. So in this case, what I can simply do is if I just press the button clicker, we can just go to either two methods we can do. Go to create a new layer, have the what's it called, RGB to 127, 127, 255, like so, and we can just essentially just paint over it. You could either do that method, I know it's the faster method, or what we can actually do is we can just go into each layer and we can just, with our brushes like so, just start, be So and then just, you know, let's see, we want this. Oops. So we can do is like so. I'm just gonna go over each. Oh yeah, so then that's red. Once again, in green. So obviously this is all dependent on how much detail you put in. Ideally you want to put, if you have messed up bakes, you can just simply either fix your UVs and try again, but then again you will have to redo your normals, and then once again once again in your blue layer, like so. So then I'm going to take it back to RGB. It's fixed, essentially. So it's a cleaner way of doing it. But if you don't have the time, like so, I guess you can just just paint over them, no problem. So sugar. So and it's completely fine. For instance, I'm just gonna, because this is a bit too strong, I'm just gonna go over it like so. I'll speed this part up as well. Like I'm just showing, I'm just speeding this method up just to show you how it would look afterwards, because this saves in real time. So I'll just do this half of the fish, like so. Yeah, so let's just say that's saved. We go back into Marmoset, refresh it. Now what we can see is the parts I've thingied over are now cleaner. As you can see, like this side compared to this side. So I'll just carry on doing that to the rest of it, and I'll show you the end result. So this is now how it looks. Now let's just save that. Control S, go into Marmoset, and now it's, there we go. No more artifacts. Sorry. There we go. Cleaner looking fish. So yeah, that's normal. That is alpha mapping. Oh, sorry, we got a bit there, but I guess I missed it. So that's alpha mapping and high poly modeling in ZBrush, and then rendering and baking in Marmoset, and alpha map making in Photoshop. So these are the more advanced techniques which use more advanced software. So obviously the standards of being a game designer these days are very high, so it's kind of a thing where you need to be a jack of all trades, and you need to, ideally you need to be a master of one of these. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Take care guys, bye.